It is hot. It is very hot here in Amsterdam these days. Mid-June 2025, 33 degrees Celsius or 91 degrees Fahrenheit. And in this weather, me, Tycho, born and raised in Amsterdam, I'm gonna deliver food. So right now I went out of the McDonald's. This is the Nieuwendijk, one of the most famous shopping streets, Nieuwendijk, which continues into the Culver Street, right in the heart of the center. And I'm gonna go to the left in the direction of Central Station. I have to take the ferry and bring these burgers, these McDonald's burgers, and maybe even a milkshake to a hungry customer who feels like eating something healthy. So, yes, over here in the Netherlands, people also eat McDonald's. I hardly do, but I do deliver it. And I noticed that when people order food, it's usually McDonald's, Burger King, or something like that, KFC. So, Central Station right there in front of us in the sun. Over here is the Victoria Hotel, also very famous. I've never been inside, of course, because I live here. And here I go. Google Maps was showing me to cycle like this. But at some moment I think like, hey, wait a second, I could have gone better, in the other direction. But yeah, nice for you viewers. So I am back on YouTube indeed. It's been a while. Thank you for coming back. And if you're new, thank you for subscribing. I was very busy past few months starting up a new YouTube channel about something totally different together with a buddy of mine. A channel about Nintendo. And yeah, that's something in my childhood, that me and my buddy have been doing. And I thought, you know what, let's start a podcast about our mutual hobby. I mean, sometimes it's, I haven't touched anything Nintendo related for like 2 years or something. But still, I'm able to talk about it. So that's what I have been doing for the past few months. Since January. I mean, that's the reason why this channel hasn't got any of my attention. But I am back, and I have a lot of videos still, that I had to edit and still want to edit, that I already filmed. So I'm doing that. And this is a brand new video right here of June 2025. So yeah, today it's June 22nd at the moment of recording, and it's a good day. And I hope that you've been doing good. So, anyways, I was not here for a couple of months, and I've seen many new subscribers have been joining my channel. So thank you very much. Also, right here in Amsterdam, a couple of times people have been recognizing me. So if you're one of the listeners, thank you for telling me. If you are in Amsterdam and you say hi Tycho, then I surely appreciate that, because that's nice. So this week even there was a couple. And there were multiple occasions that when people, visit Amsterdam and they see me and they say, "Hey, are you that dude from YouTube?" It surprises me every time. I'm very happy to hear it. That's what I'm doing it for, to make you guys have a good trip, And I'm glad it works out. So, if you have any questions, like certain things you wish to know about Amsterdam, like, I don't know, maybe you're a guitar player and you want to know the best places to play your guitar or buy a new guitar, stuff like that, really specific questions, just comment them down below. You can also ask me stuff on Instagram if you feel like it. I'm over there as well, not so much as here on YouTube, really trying the YouTube thing. And about the Nintendo podcast, well, that's something, it's been taking all my attention for the past 5 months. And it's not going so good, I'm telling you that. I don't know why, but it's quite complicated, because it's a podcast. So it's really, it's about the microphone and blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's talk about Amsterdam. So, right here, this is the ferry. Behind Central Station, that's where we are right now, are free ferries. You can take these ferries for free, yes. So all these people, they didn't pay a dime. And why is it free, you might ask? That's because the people in Amsterdam North otherwise are obligated to pay when they go to work. So the government, the municipality of Amsterdam, they've been talking about building a bicycle tunnel or a bicycle bridge for ages. And yeah, I mean, it's still in the works, so it might take another few decades, whatever. Until that time, the ferries will stay free. So these are the people going from the ferry, and we are waiting to get on the ferry. And the ferry will take us to the other side, to Amsterdam North. And there's a couple of, there's like 3 or 4 different ferries. What I always recommend to the tourists, so to you watching this, you probably are a tourist, is to take the ferry to the NDSM. Right now I'm going to take the Buiksloterweg ferry, which is just straight ahead. On the left you see the iMovie Museum, just there on the left, this white building. In a moment I will also cut a bit from the video, because I'm just waiting here on the ferry for it to go. It takes a while. So right in front of us you see the iMovie Museum, the white building on the left. You know, it's not the high building, but the strangely shaped building. And I like E-Y-E. And this water is the I, so it's a double joke. It's a nice museum if you like movies. And it's also a cinema, so a special cinema, like a very nice theater. Over there I watched Quentin Tarantino's The Hateful Eight. And next to the cinema, or I mean, the iMovie Museum, is the Atom Tower. So that's the building there on top. You see, it's turned. It was first a shell building. You see right now, someone's pointing at it as well. And up there is the highest swing of Europe. And so going up there, I highly recommend you guys to do that. It's €16.50 per person. It's a steep price, but it's also a steep tower. There's an elevator, so lucky for us. And you don't have to go on the swing. If you want to take arrive on the swing, it costs €5. Anyways, let me just cut this video for a sec. Voila, we have arrived at the north of Amsterdam. Amsterdam North. And I was standing in front, so there we go. The Atom Tower, now you can see it even better, the swing, etc. Yeah, so this is a bicycle path. They're pink in the Netherlands. I know in many other countries they are green, sometimes even blue. Here in the Netherlands we like to keep them pink. There's actually quite some history as to why. It was actually decided by just one person. And this is also the year that Amsterdam exists, 750 years in October. So all year long you see these flags all over the cities. Amsterdam 750, Amsterdam 750. I mean, I think they should make things €7.50 for, this whole year, like food, pizzas, stuff like that. But no, they don't do that, of course. So yeah, here on the right is I mean, these are just buildings, but it's brand new, like a brand new district, you might say. I don't know the name of this neighborhood actually, but yeah, they keep building, and I'm happy with it. Like let the city grow. So yeah, I have to keep adjusting my phone, because every time, every bump goes a little bit down, and I'm also wearing sunglasses. So it's quite tricky to see actually, what the iPhone is showing me. But it's showing me to go to the right. So at least there's that. I think I saw a Shell logo just now here on the left, so I guess they moved. Not that I'm interested in Shell, not at all. Just FYI. So it's super hot. And, us Dutch people, as you know, we like to talk about the weather because it's fluctuating constantly. Oh, by the way, for the past 5 months, it's not just that I've been working on this Nintendo channel and that's the sole reason. No, I've also switched jobs. I'm working in another hotel now, as you know. Oh, and by the way, so in January I posted a video that I was going to work in this new hotel, blah, blah, blah. And I heard that some of you, of my viewers, they went and actually booked a room in this hotel. And they asked for me. So hello there, you. I don't know who you are, but this is amazing. I'm so sad that you were not in the hotel where I was actually working, because the hotel owner has a couple of hotels and I was working in his other hotel. But it's amazing that you went to book a room because you watched this video I posted in January. And okay, so I'm here. I arrived. I have to take out the food, the McDonald's. But yes, so thank you very much. And let me know in the comment section down below, like, that who you are, you know, like, or I don't know, like, hey, it's me. But it's amazing. So now I work in Hotel de Muse. M-U-S-E, which is located right next to the Museum Square in Amsterdam, as a receptionist. That's what I'm doing, besides YouTube and besides doing this food delivery. But look at what happens right now, this conversation. Hallo.
Heb je 100 euro niet gewonnen, hoor?
Zo, ik weet het niet. Ik ben ergens van.
Nou.
ik weet het niet. Ik hoop dat ik het win, maar of jij? Ciao, ciao. Yeah, you were saying you didn't win the 100 euro. Or in Dutch, je hebt de 100 euro niet gewonnen, man. So, and I'm like, I have no idea. I hope that I win it, or I hope that you win it. And then he said again, no, you didn't win it. And so, I don't know what he was doing, or what he's talking about. Maybe he's doing a challenge where the delivery guy can earn 100 euro. I don't know. He could have given me a 100 euro tip, though. Yeah, and the children were having a little fight over here, kinda, I feel. And I just wanted to get out of there ASAP, because they have water guns. And you know, a kid with a water gun is quite dangerous if you are a delivery driver, I feel. Because what's more fun than to splash a delivery driver something in the face? Some water in the face? Nothing, probably. No, it's very fun. So, I'm gonna go back to Central Station. The second order, lucky for me, is at the other side of the water again. Sometimes it happens that when I'm in the north, I have to go further in the north and further, and I don't like the north, you know. It's cold. So, yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you missed the phone screen, by the way, because I decided now for these videos, like, not to do that. Like, what's the extra value? Also, I heard some people, complain, like, yeah, we don't want to hear the Google Maps woman talk, blah, blah, blah. So, I didn't add it in the Google Maps right now, my phone screen on the right side of the screen. If you want to know what I'm talking about, just go to my YouTube channel, to the videos I posted in January 2025. But if you miss it, let me know, because I can do it. But it's a real hassle for me to put it in the video, so if people complain that they don't like it, I just don't do it. I mean, it saves me a lot of work, to synchronize and stuff. So, but now, I mean, maybe there are some people who want to actually see on the map on my phone, and will miss the Google Maps woman, the TomTom woman. And for you guys, I'm willing to put it back in, to put it back in. Stumbling upon my words here. So that's the ferry here again on the right, and perfect timing again, because I mean, right now the other ferry goes away. You see, so I mean, I'm sarcastic. It's not perfect timing. I wish I was on the ferry on the left, but and it happened also when I just a few minutes earlier. So right now, let's just get all the people off. I will go on the ferry, and then again I'll cut something out of the video, because the boring part is just waiting till the ferry finally gets to the other side. So yeah, let me just be silent for a second, and you guys can watch people. People like to watch people, so let's watch some people. Yeah, okay, it's taking a long time. Look here at the end. Even these little cars, the ones that you see in Amsterdam Old South everywhere, even they are allowed to go on the ferry for free. And driving here in slow motion, I don't know why. Just get off, get out of the way. There we go. And here we got some people staying on the ferry. I don't know why, so they stayed. Like they're going back and forth. Okay, and there you see Central Station with Amsterdam written on the roof. You can see it from the sky or from here. You see Amsterdam right there. And let me just snap my fingers. Oh no, wait. In 1, 2, 3. There we go. Here we are. Okay, so you can lower it right now, Mr. Ferryman. Lower the wall, please. Thank you. I'm gonna go straight ahead through the bicycle tunnel. So, and this is a mixed area. People are walking, cycling, everything's happening here at the same time. People are also not paying attention. Let's just go. These bumps are quite, annoying. They do that on purpose. I approve, I approve of the bumps. Okay, look, you can see my phone screen finally. Yeah, so now I'm going to a something else, something better. The Thai street food bar, which is at the in the middle of the red light district, And I was there also last week. They were closed, just open for delivery. There was one guy, the cook, he was still there. But now, well, let's see, on this day. It's a shame if you're closed as a restaurant, Not necessarily just on this day, but all these days are pretty good days. So here we are again in this video for the second time cycling over here. Let me stand next to my colleague from Uber Eats. I work for Just Eat Takeaway, the orange company. And in front of us is the Damrak. If we would go to the right, if we would do that, we would end up at Dam Square by cycling over the Damrak and the Rokin. Or perhaps the Rokin is actually behind Dam Square. Let's go. So this is the Damrak, one of the most photographed places. That girl indeed wanted to go to the right, her left, but I went, straight ahead. Here I slow down, of course, obviously, because of all these peeps who somehow don't realize, like, hey, wait a second, this is also a road where cyclists and cars and scooters and everything is driving or riding. But let me tell you, it looks like I'm going quicker on the camera because, So, there is a nice beer cafe here on the left. Didn't go there myself. I think it's this spot, like right here. I heard some hotel guests talk about it a couple of times. And you know what's funny also with this delivering? So I do this 2 times a week for 3 hours, so 6 hours per week, just to make these YouTube videos. And also for my mental health, I think it's good, because I'm all the time sitting in the hotel reception or editing videos. So sitting. So those 6 hours a week, I'm physically doing something outside, like bringing food. Here's the Thai street bar. I'm parking my bike somewhere, hopefully not in front of someone's door. Well, I have no choice. And yeah, I take my phone, obviously. we are.
Hey, ik ben er voor Maartje. Maartje? Kunnen we even boven? Yep. Kan ik even glassen hier? Moet ik iets hebben? Hij is open. Oké, thanks.
Okay, time to pee. Time to cut a few seconds off. And I did my little pee-pee. You know, sometimes in these restaurants when I'm not allowed to pee, I'll make, I'll make note of that. There are some restaurants...
One question, can you fill this with water? Of course. Yep. Zeker, yes.
Would you like an ice cube in there?
Oh yeah. Good idea.
Yeah, ice cubes, perfect.
Super. I mean, yeah, the last one doesn't fit, that's okay. Oh, it does, okay, cool.
It's too hot out there today.
Yeah, we have to stay hydrated, you know?
There you go, sir.
Thanks.
Have a great day.
You too.
That's really super nice of him, because some restaurants, you know, don't allow the delivery guys or gals to pee in their restaurant, which is absurd. And one of them is named the Sushito restaurant. So all of those Sushito restaurants, they don't allow the delivery guys and gals to pee, which is, it's absurd. I'll make a separate video about that for sure. Because, I mean, where do they expect us to pee? In our pants? We work, you know, we're one, it's one circle, you know, the circle of life. Like, the delivery guys deliver the food for the restaurant, and, you know, what if the truck driver gives food? The truck driver gives food to these restaurants. Like, where's the truck driver gonna pee? In his truck? No. He's gonna, you know, if he needs to go, he'll do that in the restaurant, right? But, no, it's absurd. And I really had a, discussion with one of those employees, and I also complained, of course. Then later I sent an email or something to Sushito themselves. I also let the Just Eat takeaway company know, like, that it is absurd, you know, so both sides know. And of course, it is my duty, my solemn duty, to make a YouTube video about this. And not just that, but just a video in general, like something like 5 restaurants to avoid or something, you know, like, because there's more things. There's not just the Sushitos. There's more restaurants where sometimes I see things happening that I think, like, okay, this is definitely a place where you don't want to go as a human being that treasures their body. You know, stuff like raw chicken in a bucket on the floor, open, you know, like in the garden. I have seen things, listeners, here in Amsterdam, in these restaurants when I started doing this job. So, but anyways, this video, it's not about that. This is a fun video about me cycling through 91.4 degrees Fahrenheit or 33 degrees Celsius through Amsterdam, here in the red light district, now Chinatown, and now I'm trying to get out of here. Super hot, and yeah, that's it. That's the end of the sentence. And Tycho lived happily ever after. Oh, speaking about being happy. So last week there was a Chinese guest in the hotel, and you know, it was very nice. I had nice conversations. That's what I'm doing it for. Same as couch hosting. Why do I host couch surfers? Because of the nice conversations and the good vibes and stuff. That's the same thing why I love working in a hotel. And this guest, a few days later after I met him, when he went away, he said, he asked me a question. He asked me, do you like Chinese bracelets? When I said, yeah, sure, you know. It's a very specific question. Do you like Chinese bracelets? Because maybe my answer would have been, well, no, I don't. I only like Argentinian bracelets or something. But, maybe it's a language barrier, could be it. So I said yes, of course. He's also from China, so why would I say no? And then he gave me a Chinese bracelet, so in a box, very nice. Yeah, and I'm very happy with it. It's just super big, so I have to remove 2 of the knobs from the bracelet to make it a little bit smaller. And yeah, the bracelet means luck, is what the hotel boss said. My hotel boss, he's also from China, so he knows this bracelet apparently. And he told me it means luck, which is good because I could use some luck. The name Tycho means luck, but here on YouTube I can use a lot of luck, I feel. YouTube ain't easy. So that's nice, that was very nice, I appreciate it. And then on the same day, so this was last week, actually it's 9 days ago, it was on Friday the 13th, by the way. And then on the same day, a check-in came, so later that day, someone checked in. From the US, from Colorado. He had a huge water bottle in his hand. So I obviously complimented him, like I said, wow, nice water bottle. He put it on the desk. Wow, I checked him in. And he said, and then I tried to look at the brand. I said, nice water bottle, and I tried to turn it in, turn his water bottle a little bit. And he said, yeah, you can have it. And I said, well, watch out what you say, because I'll take it. And then he said, no, yeah. And then, okay, but I said, no, seriously, then I will take it. And then he said, yeah, I'm just, I got it at an exhibition. I'm just dragging it around, and I said, wow, okay, and it's brand new, so it was really brand new, all in the package still. Instructions were inside the water bottle, instructions how to use the water bottle. I'm not kidding you, like. So this is like a very, very special water bottle from the brand Stanley. Apparently, it's a thing. And it's 1.2 liters. I don't know if you use that system. I mean, in the US you use different systems, not Celsius but Fahrenheit, no centimeters and stuff, but others. So do you use liters, or is there another measuring type? Anyways, 1.2 liters. It's you use gallons probably, I think actually. I don't know. So 1.2 liters. That's insane. And I also talked about this in the Nintendo podcast I started a couple of months ago. So I talked about this water bottle in the most recent episodes I recorded with my buddy. And by the way, if you're interested in watching this podcast, but only go to it if you are really interested in Nintendo. Otherwise, the YouTube algorithm will not understand. So you can find it by typing in my name and then also Nintendo. You'll probably find it. The channel is Remco and Tycho, or Nintenduo. That's the podcast, Nintenduo. And then we're just talking about Nintendo, so don't expect any Amsterdam talk. It's really only if you're, interested in Nintendo for you. But anyways, this water bottle. So, as I said in the podcast, it's a video podcast, by the way. So as I said over there, it's not a perfect water bottle. It's €50. €50. That's like $55, $60. It's so expensive. And it's just, if you turn this water bottle upside down, even if you seal it, it leaks. So I will not take this water bottle to work. I will not take it anywhere. And there's more flaws. I'm happy with it, sure. It's a nice brand. But I'll just use it at home, and I'm a little bit flabbergasted that a water bottle that costs €50, 50, is not sealed. Like I have to keep it straight, vertical. If I turn it horizontal, it will start leaking. I mean, is it? Am I insane for thinking this? I don't know. While I'm talking about this water bottle, I cycled past the zoo here on the right. It was not in frame, so don't bother scrolling back. And oh yeah, I mean, so many. I have so many thoughts, so many things to tell you. It's been so long since I was on YouTube, here on Tycho from Amsterdam, and I'll get to it in other videos as well. I'm just excited to be here, excited to be seeing your comments again, and in general, 2025 it's going good. For me, it's an amazing year. The only thing that I wish... Okay, there's two things that I wish that would go a little bit better. And one of them is, of course, that I would have a way to edit faster, quicker, or be able to hire someone who edits videos. Or I don't know, maybe with AI, you know, like help me edit these videos. Because I have so many videos that I still need to edit. Like Amsterdam Reacts videos I still, you know, did. And also with couch surfers, like months ago, I did a snack taste tour with 2 girls from Minnesota. I went to Volendam, Edam, Marken, and you know, some of you OG followers heard me talk about this already. So, but you know, life got in the way, and I'm really sorry. Life got in the way. You know, the job switch was also stressful, and then starting this Nintendo podcast with my buddy Remco, which I really do love doing. But it takes a lot of energy and time, and yeah, to get it to work. But yeah, I wrote down a whole list. I have it now, you know, on my desk. The list of videos that I'm still editing. The couchsurfing podcast, also working on that, and you know, ideas. You know, ideas enough, but time was not really on my side. But it's still a good year because. But yeah, no, that's one of the two things. The second thing that I wish would be a little bit better is I'm trying to make the YouTube studio here in the living room a little bit, you know, more professional, less cluttery. So recently I ordered some foam boards to stick on the wall. And I want to montage all the cameras in the wall, so I have less tripods, because now there's like so many tripods here and all these cameras and soft boxes. You know, a soft box is like a light, a big light that's shining upon me when I record videos in my house, and it's, you know, it's nice, but all those tripods and cables, and it's so messy. It looks messy. And if your house looks messy, even though it isn't, but if it looks messy, your mind is also messy. And if your mind is messy as a creative person, it's hard to create, at least for me. So, but to get back to Amsterdam, maybe you're thinking like, Tycho, where the hell are you? I'm in the east. Zeeburg, to be precisely. Yeah. And we're almost at the end of this video. So yes, I am doing this for 3 hours, but I chop it into 2 or 3 parts. Is that okay with you? If you mind, tell me, because my buddy Jasper, who currently is living in Vienna, if you, I mean, he told me like, Tycho, why don't you upload just one video for 3 hour long video? Because I'm chopping it, you know, like the deliveries. If you, as a listener, agree with him, with Jasper, aka Jappie, one of my best friends, if you agree with him, let me know in the comment section down below. And I'm willing to be uploading 3 hour videos. But I think maybe for you as a listener, it's also nice if I just chop it into 3 or 4 parts. You know, like 40-minute videos is more comprehensible. You know, more, you know the word. Like, yeah, will you really listen to me talk for 3 hours? I mean, it's not a podcast, you know. So I almost arrived right here. It's good to be back on YouTube. I was on YouTube, just not on this channel. So it's good to be back on this channel, my main channel. It is my main channel. It's still my baby, and I feel really bad that I was gone for so long. I really try, yeah, not to make this happen anymore. And, you know, in the future, hopefully I'll have an employee, you know, maybe have some tips, someone who can edit a little bit. Maybe someone here in Amsterdam would be nice, you know. This person can also come to my house, edit in my house. Let's just deliver the Thai street food to this person. I'm not a fan of Thai food at all. But some people, I mean many people like it, so yeah, it's not my thing. So anyways, I'll deliver the food and then I'll end this video. So don't forget to hit the like button. And please comment something down below, like even a smiley or you know, sunny face. It's good for the algorithm.
Hey, dankjewel. Ciao, ciao.
I hope you're doing fine as well. Let me know how you are doing. And I'll see you in the next video, which will not take long. Give me a few days. Ciao, ciao.